What's up, everybody? We just finished day 2 at the summit, and it was a big day. It was bigger
It
than
was fun.
yesterday, right?
Yeah, a lot more big high level stuff that's
Yeah,
coming up. Yeah,
yeah,
not just questions. It was about some it was presentations today. It was good.
yeah. We just finished recording the video. It's gonna go on your channel, so make sure you go check out that video. And after
Fun.
talking it all out, I'm hyped right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm starting this one hyped.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we started. That was we started on my channel. We
yeah,
started on my channel.
yeah. Make sure you go
We
check
got
it
we
out.
got the energy. We got the energy up towards the end of the video. It gets a little
Yeah,
crazy, but yeah. All
yeah.
right.
So we're gonna do a little structural change here. We're gonna talk about proposed changes to war first. Now hold on, don't click off yet. I know a lot of you are like, war, I'm out. The
I
changes,
don't like war, but I want to hear what you have to say.
the war changes are big. The war changes are big. So right now, war is you get your tax up front and it's efficiency based and it's full clears. And they're like, you know what?
You're making that sound fun. That's not that
No,
fun.
no,
No, that's
no,
not. That
no, no,
doesn't sound
no.
fun.
It's not great.
No.
And they said like, they're like, you know what? Efficiency kind of played out. You know what? Full clears. We've done that for a while now, right? So there was some really big strategic changes, right?
Yeah.
What was the vibe you got from that? Like, how did you interpret what they were telling us there?
I like it. I'm not. I'm someone that doesn't like war. If you watch my channel, I'm an alliance that would do 10 attacks. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only requirement. So this might make me care a little bit about war. One thing I didn't like is that when I go in initially, I like, oh, that team. No, there's nothing I can attack. I get my team's too big or my team's too small, so I got to come back. Hour later, still nothing. Come back an hour. That's what I never liked about war. But this not making it efficiency based, not making a race like a lot of people are trying to get to the armory
Yeah, yeah,
or the mid or whatever the big room
yeah.
is now. This might make me take my time. Although there's one thing that might make it
Yeah.
maybe not take my time with
Yeah,
it,
there's one
but
thing.
there's
There's
some
one
good
thing.
changes. There's some changes.
It might get harder as you're clearing the hell. We don't know the specifics yet, but they were big changes. Like just moving away from like individual wins and efficiency loss. All of a sudden, like you're just counting defense victories between you and the enemy alliance. Instead, moving towards a strategic attack plan,
Yeah,
kind of dictating your point score compared to what their strategic attack plan is.
yeah.
So it was very interesting, something I'm super curious and how the community's going to take it. And we said this at the end of your video. They've been experimenting with war.
Yeah.
We dropped down to 2 wars. They got a feel for it. We're back to 3.
People didn't like it. I liked it. Everybody else, a lot of people didn't, but I liked
Yeah.
it.
We're back to 3 now. That was an experiment. You know, we've seen them try different season rules. We've seen them try and tweak the room rules a bit, but not so much. We saw this very static now. It's like, you better put action on defense. You better put annihilators. Hey, infestation, remember those guys? Yeah, I put them on because there's an event. I don't care. They're level 1, put them on. This is, it's going to flip it on its head.
Change war,
Yeah.
the whole way you play war.
Yeah.
What you want to do, your goals in war, it's gonna change.
I feel like it's almost going to be a brand new game mode, but with that war skin. And I'm excited for them to, if what they say, the proposed changes, if it goes through, I'm really excited to know if you guys like it. I'm really, really sad. I can't just tell you everything about it right now, but I'm excited for you guys to get it. I think you might hear about it soon.
Hmm.
And if they just experiment, you don't like it, it is what it is. Revert it back. They've shown they could do that with war, and I'm kind of down
They
with
seem
that.
to listen. They seem to listen. They
Yeah.
might not have the resources to implement everything right away, but they listen and they know what's going on.
Yeah.
That was very evident from this entire meeting. They know exactly what's going on
Yeah, for sure.
with the
Like,
community, the good and the bad.
yeah. Like when I was with Onslaught, when Onslaught was still around, wars were like stressful, panicky, and like they detailed everything that I was feeling and why I was feeling it when I was at that place
Hmm.
playing war like that. So they know like the core issues the hardcore have. And they also know like a lot of casuals kind of skip out on war. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And they're looking to fix that, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
But that's cool. It's still war, right? It's still war. So something that people are really going to be excited about, something that I've been drilling on this channel, changes to the stores, currencies, big
Oh.
overhaul.
All right. So we can't talk too much about
Yeah.
this, but this coupled with the war changes might help me to care about war.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this might actually make me care about war more.
Yes. Yeah. So we talk about all the time, like, hey, like I have 2 million war credits. I have 7 billion raid credits. Like, what am I like? Okay, we understand. We have a plan. What do you think about this? Rado is like, okay, okay. I want to see. I want to see where this goes. which is really, really cool,
I
right?
was curious how they were gonna solve that because that's been a problem for 2 years. I think there's a
Yeah.
pretty cool solution that they came up with.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And well, let's jump into this next topic then.
Yeah, we can't do too
They
much
can't
about
do
that.
too much about that.
You'll hear more about it soon, though.
Yeah. Ryan Jacobson, the general manager, in a recent strike spot, said the word seasons, and he's like, he was excited about it. And everyone thought he was like, oh, like a new raid season thing, a war season thing. Season, that's a special word coming up, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's all I can say about that. That's all we can
Well,
say about
he
that.
did say that you could also refer to it as ages.
Ah.
So he did say that. He did say that we could say that. Yeah, he
Okay,
said
okay.
I have it in my notes
Oh,
here. He said we could say
here.
that.
It's on
Yeah,
paper,
he said we could say
set
it.
in stone.
Yeah.
But I think the highlight from this trip for me was, and they said roguelite in that spotlight too. And we got to play test that.
New game mode. Yeah, we got to do that today. We talked about it in the video earlier
Yes.
today. Today we got to test it out.
Yes. How did you enjoy your first roguelite playthrough?
Oh my goodness. So we've been comparing roguelike to DC Worlds Collide. It is that game mode, another game, and combine, and
With
this
the
is
best parts of Marvel Strike.
with Marvel Strike Force.
Yeah.
So it's your actual
Yeah.
a game that I've been playing for a long time. So I'm really excited about this. One of the things about the PvE content is it takes them so long to make it. So we get a new PvE, we're excited, we beat it, and then it's done. We're done
Yeah.
after that. But this seems like we could keep going and going and going, and we're gonna have a new experience every time, and I'm excited about that. Some
Yeah.
cool PvE stuff.
Yeah. Walk us through your first playthrough.
All right, so I'm not sure how much I could say, but we got a certain amount of characters. I don't think they decided that number, so we will get that.
Yeah.
We
We played a skeletal version, right? Like
Yeah,
the thing we played is not what's
the
gonna go
UI
there.
wasn't done at all.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
there. There was not everything was done. I think you finished it last night. You
Yeah.
just finished it last
Yeah.
night, so it definitely wasn't done. But what we did play, we got some actual combat. That part was cool. After we got our characters, and the thing about it, if you choose the wrong character,
Oh,
you
it
can't
hurts.
you can't deselect it.
Nope.
You can't you got to go all the way back, which I think is cool. You like make one mistake in your
Yeah.
chain, and you're like, oh, gotta start this over again, which I think is a good thing. But you could also make it really, really easy. You could choose to make it challenging. If you're a casual player, you could choose to make it easy, go to easy route, get all the rewards. But if you want to make it harder, you can make it harder. But yeah, after that, we went to battle, and it was a fun battle. Then you get some modifiers, and then you get some different paths. You could either get more characters, more boosts, or you could go right into another battle. And then you could choose some easy battles, or you could choose a hard battle. There's so many different choices you can make. I had one experience, but I bet if I went in again, it would have a different experience. You tried it out a few different times, right? So you got the replayability of the same mode. So
Okay.
what was your experience on the different runs?
Okay. Let me start from the beginning.
Okay.
We play tested it first, the same time together.
Someone got their butt kicked. Someone
Relax.
got their butt
Relax. So you chose one team. I chose a different team. I was going for a certain build, something that was spoken about. I thought it'd be cool to go for it.
2018 team. That's the
Yeah.
2025 team.
Okay. So I went for something fun, and I was getting demolished. I was going for a build. I just wasn't like, no matter which path I took, I wasn't getting what I needed to make that build snowball. And I look over at Valley, and he's just smiling away. He's like, he's nearing the boss. I've reset like 5 times. He's trash talking the whole time. Everybody's watching us laughing. I'm the one on the projector.
Yeah, they could only project his on the screen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is so great.
I start
beat him up
treating-
battles, went through these.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I start treating it like a crucible tournament. I start yelling at the devs like, ah, it was a good time. But I switched my build after that. I said, I'm just gonna copy Valley. He's the superior content creator. I get it, whatever. Okay. So I start copying his build, had a great time, got to the boss, crushed it, felt super great, wanted to play it again. Dulum wrestled me away from the laptop because
Oh wait, we couldn't stay too long. Everybody had to have a chance. We're the first ones up. Like, all right, let me get out of there. I went after I died because I got so far on that first run. I just stopped. I didn't replay. I didn't try to replay it. I didn't try to get the boss. I was like, I gotta give other people time. So I only had one run. It was a long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool.
it was good.
You beat the boss. Though. I didn't beat the boss.
I beat the boss.
Good.
A couple
Congratulations.
times. A couple times. It was good.
Good.
It was,
Oh,
fun.
couple.
It was fun.
I was being polite. I got out of there. I got out of there. I let other people try.
I was like, Valley Flying embarrassed me. I got to beat this boss a bunch now. I can't let that stand. But what's really fun about this mode, and what's different about how I feel about this now than the last, which was an Envoy Summit. This was a player summit. The Envoy Summit,
Yeah.
when they showed us Battle World, We didn't see that mode for
We
over a
didn't we
year.
didn't play it either. It was
No,
not even close to ready.
right. We're looking at Q2 for this mode.
This they told us a date that they want us out. I'm excited. If they meet
Yeah,
that date, holy crap.
yeah.
It's good.
Getting this in everyone's hands, I think everyone have a really good time. And like we said, like the theme behind it is so cool. It's
Yeah.
so cool. And what's pumping me up the most about this mode is we met the two leads. And the two leads were there with us in the playtest and they were hand holding, but it was really cool to see like what went through their heads in developing it, what the thought of like, okay, what is this mode gonna be? Seeing what it actually like grew up into and like where can it go from there? I was really excited about that.
You know what's even more exciting? They didn't come up with this concept till Battle World failed. This is only a few months just from concept to we got a playtest today, and that's fast.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
super
oh, yeah,
promising.
there was some stuff. There was some stuff for sure. We better get out of here. We're gonna just get ourselves in a lot of trouble. We're gonna get a lot of people in trouble, but it's okay because it's fun. It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. You're excited for what's
I'm
coming.
excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Lots of big stuff coming
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah, like I said, I think we're coming. We've been in a little lull for
Yeah.
a while, but I think we're coming out of it. I think there's some
Yeah.
big things coming. I think we're
Which is
gonna be good.
it's funny because normally Marvel Strike Force like the first quarter of a year. That's when it's going. I feel like we've been growing since February.
Are we? We're almost out of the first quarter already.
Yeah, I know.
We're almost out of
It's
the
been
first
since February. It started going like I think we're in the right
True.
direction.
Yeah, yeah. Twitch drops a bunch of giveaways.
Yeah.
The community got hyped.
Cool tournament.
Yeah.
Lots of character shards raining down.
Yeah.
They did changes to Battle World to make it somewhat more appeasable.
Yeah.
Null is people are unlocking Null soon.
That
This
should be
month.
good.
That should be fun.
It could be next week. It could be next week.
They will be. Why? If they do a month from the last Battle World,
If it was 4 weeks, it should be next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should
yeah.
be next week.
All right, guys. We're going to leave you there before I get in trouble. So, guys, have yourselves a wonderful day from me and Valley Flying. He's going back home tomorrow. I'm going back home tomorrow. So, unfortunately, that's going to be it for these kind of in-persons. But this was fun.
For now, for this trip,
Yeah, this was fun.
this is not the last.
No. All right, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Make sure you go check out Valley Flying's video. Leave that one a like. Leave this one a like. Sub to both. Check us out. Goodbye.